before the Quran came down to him, way before Jibreel alayhi salam visited him. We know he was a resident of Mecca during the era of Jahiliyyah, when oppression was the rule of the day. It was a time where the poets of Jahiliyyah, they create images in our mind when we read their poetry, subhanallah, about how dark things were. In one instance, one poet said that the one who does not oppress will be oppressed. That is the reality of the time. As if to say, it's survival of the fittest. If you're not doing the oppressing, the oppression will be done to you. So this is the mindset that people had. And from this we, subhanallah, tend to disconnect the topic of justice from this particular society. Because how can you talk about justice when it is a society carrying a paradigm of oppression and oppressing other people? But that said, in that society, a time came once when a merchant from outside of Mecca came into Mecca. And obviously, being a traveler into Mecca, he didn't have a tribe, he didn't have protection. And this was another reality of the times of Jahiliyyah. It was about blood. It wasn't about right and wrong. Right and wrong was governed by the bond of blood. And if you had a tribe, then you were strong. And if you didn't have a tribe, then you were absolutely weak. So this merchant came into Mecca, and he was oppressed by one of the powerful men of Mecca. They engaged in a transaction, and this man from Mecca refused to pay him the price for the transaction. Now, of course, this merchant didn't have no tribal protection, so he had no path to justice. So he chose to complain and exclaim and make his oppression known.